Well, welcome to Lesco Research University. Maybe we just call it Lesco U. But what I want to show you is how to search for things on Google, particularly now, to find grants to pay for stuff, particularly in this COVID pandemic that we have. And it makes it easier to find stuff because the stuff comes and goes so quickly. The COVID grants now, to pay for your bills and living expenses that they're putting out every day. There's new ones, but they don't last long. See, and that's bad because it's not there. It's good because you could find it easier on Google. Because if you just go on Google, and I'm going to show you here about grants to pay your utility bills, and if you just put that in, you will get here COVID grants to pay utility bills in Florida. Well, you get 18 million websites, and how the hell do you're not going to live that long to find these things, and it won't be, by the time you find them, the money's going to be gone anyway. So if you're lucky if there's 500 to 1,000 or something like that, that you're interested in, but to find them in 18 million will take the rest of your life. So here's what you do when you put this Google in and you put, let's say utility bills and for where you live. See, that's another thing, because what's happening now to a lot of COVID, the national stuff that came out early, now the hundreds of billions of dollars is going locally and is given out by, states and counties and cities. So they're the opportunities right now because they're happening and they'll be gone in a week or two. They're happening and they'll be gone in a week or two. So you want to find those. And if you put in COVID grants, utility bills, and then your state, see, some are for the county, but the county should be in the state. Some of them are for the city, but the city should be in the state. So it's going to pick up a lot of those. Now, it won't pick up everything all the time. So you play with this. Maybe you put in your city or whatever. I mean, there's all different ways you could play with this. There's many variations, and you see what you get. And what you do, though, after you do that, so you don't get 18 million, you go over here to settings. You click on settings and you see advanced search. Here's your advanced search. So you're already got a graduate degree now in Google searching. And you go down here, see over here on the left, it says last update. That's what you want to look at. And see, it says anytime. So that means, you're going to see everything from the history of time or whatever, at least internet time, which is what, 20 years now, something like that. Okay, now over here though, you change that anytime and you put it in about last month. Maybe you try it with some other ones and you see what that's like. But let's go for last month. Then you go down here and you have to hit advanced search because you now have a full degree from Lesco U on how to do this. So now you got rid of the 18 million and they look pretty good. Now, the other thing when you look through these, first of all, they're all going to be in Florida. They may be in your city, maybe not, and things like that. So you have to check around. But now you want to look at the main thing I keep telling you all the time is you want to see .org or .gov. If you don't see that, be very, very, very careful. We'll go through some of these so you could see them. And here, first one, Pinellas Cares, $5,000 per household to pay for rent, mortgage, utility payments, from the beginning. See, this could pay for old stuff. So you haven't paid your utility bills for 3 months or something? Whoop, whoop, Bambo. That's what this is for. Sunrise, Florida, city of Sunrise, Florida. Okay, they give $1,000. That's a .gov. So you got a .org, a .gov. You're in the ball game. See, because otherwise, if they're .com, they're usually going to charge you money, to do something for you. And see, the people giving out the money don't charge. So all the programs that are government programs or nonprofit organizations, they are not going to charge you to apply. So forget it. If they do, you go somewhere else. Okay, Orlando, city of Orlando, utility bills, paying people, residents who have challenges paying their utility bills in full. So you can pay part, you can pay full. That's what this money's there for. Financial assistance, Miami-Dade County. Again, hardship for paying home utility bills. See, who would have thought? Yeah. Here's another one. Lee Cares. I'm not sure what that is, but that's a .com. Okay, now you got to think twice. The only .coms I think are news. If they're telling you news, then they're not charging to do something for you. So that's usually pretty good. But okay, this is funds to help clear up overdue utility bills, and they're paid directly to the power company. See? So they send them the money and you're all set. St. Petersburg, Florida, okay, they have a program, see, for mortgage and utility bill payments. And that's a grant program, it says there. Here's another program, grants to pay rent, mortgage, and utility bills, $5,000. Eh? Here's another residence. Not sure what that is. You got to get the detail. We'll do that another day. Utility payments, utility payments. Oh, this is for food and utility payments. See, and even help for caregivers. Manatee, Florida has for utility bills, and they also have a grant for businesses too. 211, you've known that. I've told you about it. Round 3, funded through Florida Housing Care. So this is, see, every month or so, they're coming out with a whole new bunch of money, sending out like every month, every 2 months, or whatever. So you'll catch it here. See, this was August 22. This is August 13. This is 1 day ago. Get up to $2,000 in assistance to cover rent, mortgage payments, and utility bills. And listen to this: vehicles. That means your car payments. You could do with this too. See, that's why anybody who has say, oh, they don't pay this, they don't. You don't know. I don't know. You have to find it from the horse's mouth. Go to the people, see what their requirements are. Every program has different requirements. So the important thing is don't guess and don't just assume if it's not for you, unless you want to do anything. If you don't want to do anything, then that's an easy way out. Oh yeah, that won't be for me. I'm too tall for all these programs or something like that. And you sit home and watch Netflix. Or here's $3,000 pay utility bills. God, per household, $3,000. Yeah, Mississippi. Well, somebody screwed up on the robot screwed up getting that in here. But that's what happened. Here's another one down here for who is 6 Lake County, $3,000 per household. And it goes on and on and on like that. So you're going to have to go through it. Now, when you contact these people, even if you're not sure you apply, or even if you think you don't qualify, you call them anyway and see. Because then if they say, no, this is not for you, or no, we're out of money, you say, where else can I go? Well, what do you suggest? These people are in this business every day, and they know this stuff, and they know the people are coming to them all the time, and with help, and they're pushing to other people or whatever. So they're in the middle of this hurricane. So you want to know what's happening. So you talk to them. Don't talk to me. I'm not solving the problem. Well, in a way, I am. I'm closer. But, this is the first time you're doing this, and so you're a rookie. And so that's why you got to get in with the people doing this every day. So they've been at this for 6 months or whatever. They know more about other programs than anybody. You go on Google, you're going to get the avalanche, of this stuff, but not at Let's Go You. So, and that's it. It's how to cut that down, how to make it manageable. It's still no guarantee. There's no guarantee you'll get anything. Who the hell knows? All I know, millions and millions of people are doing it, right? And they're giving more money out on these things than ever before. And I've been studying this stuff for 40 or more years. I've never seen so much. And they're doubling the average amount. The average amount they usually send out to every family is $20,000 a year. Now that's doubled already, and they haven't stopped. So there's, that's why. But it takes work on your side. So that's what you got to do. Go out there and start beating those bushes. You don't know what's going to work. You try your best, but call people, talk to people, see what it's like. Call your elected official. You have 7 or 8 of them. You have a congressman. You have 2 senators. Then you go down to your state elected officials. Start calling them all. They want to help you because it's voting time. They want to have, everybody has a problem. They want to solve it for them. So that's important. You have to get in there and do it your own way. There's no magic words to say. Just be polite and be patient. That's the only magic. But that's hard to do, isn't it? Especially when you're fighting the landlord or whatever the hell it is, and you're worried as hell. And so it is hard. But remember, these bureaucrats get the same amount of money no matter what they do for you. So you can't, like somebody you're giving money to, they're going to kiss your butt a lot more. And what you have to do is kiss their butt, the bureaucrats, because they're going to get paid no matter what. So it's how nice you treat them usually means how much help you get from them. So that it's hard to remember, particularly if you make 10 phone calls and everybody, hangs up on you, or you had a bad day or whatever. They're having worse days probably because they just sit there and answer people yelling at them because they didn't get money or something. So you have to use your personality uh, to be able to get the most possible that's available. And that's why I try to look at it as a game, man. You're panning for gold. That's what it is. And the more you pan, the more you likely get it. And that's why instead of having an ocean of stuff in Google, see, this way you cut it down to a small stream. And then you could start panning in the stream. Yeah. So good luck to you, and keep something, anything, to make you feel better, so you could keep talking to people and trying.